Hi, readers. Please remember this week our goal, our target that we have been learning about and talking about in reading is to ask questions when we're reading, during our reading, and after our reading. It makes us a better reader. Asking questions helps us focus on what's really important when we're reading, and it helps us understand better what we just read. Being a good reader and asking question involves us to think more deeply, and it actually makes us wonder even more and ask even more questions. So we're going to practice one more time this week. This passage is called um, a plant puzzle. So right away before I start reading, that title has me wondering so many things. So my question that I'm starting with today is, what puzzle pieces do plants need to live or to grow? So right away, that title hooks me, a plant puzzle. So I'm actually going to read to find out what those puzzle pieces are. All right, let's practice together. Living things like plants, animals, and people need energy to survive and grow. People eat food for energy, but most plants use energy that they get from the sunlight. When you look at plants such as a tree, flower, or grass, what do you see? You might notice their stems, trunks, branches, leaves, roots, or flowers, but how do they grow? What are they made from? How did the plant make those parts? So, as a reader, I'm actually going to stop. That does not answer my question, but it makes me wonder even more things. So I hope they answer those questions too. Life is a puzzle in many ways. People don't all agree on how life started or why it exists. Yet, a simple way of thinking about how plants grow is to think of a plant itself as a piece of a larger puzzle. Each plant is a part of its unique environment. Different environments could be oceans, forests, deserts, or cities. Each environment also has its own climate, which is partially based on how much sun and rain an area receives each year. Since only certain plants grow in hot, cool, wet, or dry climates, each environment is made up of different types of plant life. A desert may grow palm trees and cacti, while a forest may grow tall pines or oak trees. In order for a plant to grow, it needs three very important puzzle pieces. I think I found my answer, you guys: water, carbon dioxide, and light. So the question that I had asked was from that title, A Plant Puzzle, and now I'm just finding out the answer. So it needs three very important puzzle pieces: water, carbon dioxide, and light. Plants use their roots to take in water from the ground. They use their leaves to take in sunlight and carbon dioxide from the air. So now I'm in the middle of my passage. I'm almost done, but I do want to stop and think. So my next question is, um, will these plants need anything else? What else do plants need to grow and survive? Plants use these three puzzle pieces to make their own food in a process called photosynthesis. Using the energy from the sun, plants convert water and carbon dioxide into sugar. This sugar feeds the plant's growth from a seedling into an adult. In the process, the plant releases oxygen into the air. Another important piece to the growth of many plants is soil. Oh, okay. So I'm actually going to pause and just highlight that really quickly because it told me the puzzle pieces were water, carbon dioxide, and light. But I'm also learning another important piece is the soil. Using their roots, plants take in nutrients from the soil that help them grow. Giving a plant a spot in clean soil is important to make sure it doesn't absorb anything harmful from the dirt. Plants make their food from carbon dioxide, water, and light. They use this food to grow stems, trunks, roots, branches, leaves, and flowers. Now, when you look at a tree, flower, or even a blade of grass, you can see all the pieces of a plant and how the entire puzzle fits together. So, as a good reader, I asked a question before this passage. I answered it, and then I asked another question and found it. And then I just finished reading my article, but now I have so many more questions. A question that I have right off the bat, because this talked about water, carbon dioxide, light from the sun and soil. I was actually wondering, how do you plant plants inside? So a lot of people have plants that they have inside. The hydroponic plants, so you like grow them in water, not soil. How does that work? So I might want to go read another article about hydroponic planting and plants that can be planted without soil, or different ways that farmers use these puzzle pieces in different ways. Okay? Keep up the good work, guys.